BMW has been making cars for over 100 years and has always had a reputation for being innovative. They're still leading the way in electric vehicle technology, even though they've only been around since the turn of the century, with their current range of models including SUVs and sedans. BMW is launching its new BMW i7 in 2023, although details are still a little scarce at the moment. We do know it will be a fully electric 7 Series and a flagship to the range. The all-new 2021 BMW 7 Series has been unveiled by its parent company as part of its 2019 model year update. The new car will debut on July 3, 2019 at an event held at New York City's Lincoln Center with a reveal video shown during which they also announced that they would be bringing back the iconic 8 Series coupe, but this time with hybrid powertrain options as well, which means it will have both front-wheel and rear-wheel drive. Technically speaking, it will be the third-generation BMW 7 Series, but I do have to say previous generations of the 7 have always been my favorite cars out of the whole BMW range. The BMW i7 is a fully electric luxury saloon built on an all-new aluminum architecture with a number of innovative features that make it one of the most advanced vehicles in its class. It will feature zero emissions and zero tailpipe emissions for up to 500 miles when using electricity from renewable sources like solar cells or wind turbines. The i7's electric powertrain uses 2 motors at each axle, plus 2 batteries that combine for a total capacity of 330 kilowatts. No official figure yet available. Historically speaking, it has basically set the standards for the entire car industry. When the first generation was launched in 1977, they were one of the first cars in the world to introduce anti-lock brakes, along with full power steering. That's right, this was an option not standard at that time. In a way, the 7 Series has set the standards for its entire industry. When the first generation was launched in 1977, they were one of the first cars in the world to introduce anti-lock brakes. That's right, this was an option not standard at that time. It also had full power steering, which made driving much easier than before. The 7 Series range has grown over time with models such as the 6 Series, 5 Series, and 4 Series all having been added since then. All of these models have their own specific characteristics, but they all share similarities, such as being luxurious and high quality. Both technical features that make them stand out from other vehicles on sale today. In 1986, they were also one of the first manufacturers to use airbags, amongst many other advanced features like electronic traction control and even lane departure warning systems. The I models of BMW have always been known for their advanced technology and superior performance. This is what makes the new 7 Series so appealing, as it has all these features, plus more. The i7 is equipped with a hybrid engine which provides a combined output of 400 horsepower and 700 Nm torque. It also comes with an 8-speed automatic gearbox that can be shifted manually via buttons on both sides of the steering wheel or paddle shifters at the top corners of each pedal set, if you prefer. This luxury car offers 4 different drive modes: Comfort, Dynamic, Sporty, and Standard mode, where all settings are set to comfort level by default, but can be changed via a touchscreen display screen located between 2 front seats near the driver's side door handle panel when driving around town or highway speeds up to 120 kilometers per hour, 75 miles per hour. With that said, you can see why I think over time this series has played such an important role for BMW, especially because it's the biggest vehicle in their whole lineup. It's also the most expensive car in their lineup, which is why people love it so much. It doesn't have to be a boy racer car, but rather a luxury sedan. Think Mercedes S-Class. But if you're looking to buy one of these cars without being too concerned about cost, then this might not be your best option, because of how expensive they tend to be. But I personally think on top of that, it's just one of those cars that have never been what I call a boy racer car. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there who would love to make their 735i go really fast, but generally speaking, they're more aimed towards businessmen and women. It's not like this car is just an old school muscle car with some modern touches thrown in. The BMW i7 Premier is made for comfort, safety, and performance. It may look like an old-school, luxury sedan from the outside, but it is packed with cutting-edge tech inside, including 19-inch lightweight forged wheels with high-performance tires, all-new chassis and engine components for improved handling dynamics, new generation 8-speed automatic transmission with launch control function. The BMW i7 is due to be launched in 2023 and will take on the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, which has been named the world's best luxury car for the last 2 years. The German manufacturer's flagship model comes with a range of features including autonomous driving technology and an electric engine that allows it to drive itself from A to B without a driver behind the wheel. This means that you don't need to pay someone else $3,500 per hour just so they can sit in your car while you're out having fun. I think that's all we have time for today, so I'll leave you with some final thoughts on the new BMW i7. To me, it seems like an extremely well thought out car. The exterior styling is certainly unique and very futuristic, but not in a way that makes me feel like I'm driving a really old model, which is something that I was hoping for when they announced this vehicle back in March of this year. Let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.